Welcome to My Tech. Today we are going to learn the basic features of Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. So I'm going to open my Word, Microsoft Word. So I'll just click on it. So you can see Microsoft. This is Microsoft Word. So I'll just wait for it to open. Okay, so now I have Microsoft Word. So when you come here, you can see Home, New, Open Account, Options. So first of all, we are going to do a setting. Okay, so I just click on Options so that, and I'll come to Save. Okay, this one is going to help your document to save automatically very fast in every 1 minute. That's the least, in every 1 minute. Sometimes you realize that you type there's light out and then you cannot, or you forgot to save the document. This one, when you come here, you just set it to 1 minute, and then after every 1 minute it's going to save. So that's the first thing that you should do. You come to General. You just want to just go through the main settings within so that's the first and foremost setting that you should do. So let's just close and come back to file. Okay, so now you click on blank document. We are moving towards our main lesson. Okay, so when you click on blank document, now these are the tabs. Okay, these are the tabs, and then the down ones are called the commands. You have the tabs and then the commands. So we have the home tab, insert, design, layout, um references, mailings, review, view, and then help. So they are under a ribbon, so you must pay attention to it. So you can see where I've placed the cursor. You can see ribbon display option. So I just click on it. So you can see show tabs and commands. So this one clearly shows what we are actually doing. So the top ones that you see from file to help are called tabs. The down ones are called commands. So just put it in mind. When you come to file, we just start with the first one. You can have home, new, open, info, save as, print, share, export, close, account, feedback, and then options. So you are going to move to the type something. Okay, so I'm just going to type a word. For example, okay, I love to read love to read my books. Okay, love to read my books every day. So every every day. Okay, so now I've typed this in. Now if you want to increase the size of this text, okay, all the text, so you can put the, so you can see what's blinking. Okay, just put it there, and then what you see as the eye, so you can see that when I bring the cursor to where I've typed the text, it changes. Okay, so I'll just, you triple tap on the touchpad. So, or either you are using a mouse, so 1 2 3, and then select all. So you can see it has selected all. Now you can have your um font, the font size. So it has what I've already used, Times New Roman. So we have many fonts here, or better still, you can click Control and then A at the same time. Sorry, Control A at the same time, and then it selects everything. Then you come to under the font command. You can see this is the font, Times New Roman or JVN. So you see as I just move through, it changes. Okay, so the one that you want, so let me say I want Arial Black. You can change the font size. So maybe 72. No, 72 is too much. Let's take it 20. Now you can see bold. Okay, the default command for bold is Control plus B. So without even coming here, just do Control B, and then you can see that it is bold. So let's select everything again. So Control A, just put their shortcuts, okay, to help you to type faster. Then Control B again. So Control A. So now we've made it bold, and then Control A. Then we just make it. So let's make it times new one, because the area black is already black, so we cannot just see there. So Control B. Now we have the board, okay, and then Control A again, and then Control B again to unselect, so you can see that the board has um been gone. So Control A, you are selecting everything. Control A, you can use the underline. The underline, the shortcut is, so you can see they are here. Just put the cursor on it, you see the arrow. So you can see Control U. Italic is Control I. You can paste. Maybe if you copy something, copy is Control C. You can see. Cut is Control Z. Control X. Sorry, Control X. Okay, and then undo. Undo is Control Z, as in Z. Okay, cut is Control X, and then redo is Control Y. So you can see it here. Redo typing, Control Y. Undo typing, that's the undo. So because I just did the board and I want to undo, Control Z. Okay, so that's the, must put the shortcut in mind. It's going to help you to type very faster. Okay, now if I want to select just one, I put blinking pointer here, so I just click just one. Okay, double click. You are selecting just one, so double click. If you want to select everything, you can use Control A or triple click. So I can just do only that one board. You see it has already been changed to board. Okay, now let's move from there. Okay, let's use the copy. We want to use the clipboard to function. Copy is Control C, a shortcut to that. Let's move to the next line, and then paste. We said paste is Control plus V. So Control V at the same time. Okay, so you see I has been, so Control and then V. Control V. Okay, Control V. Then you can see it has displayed. Okay, so if I want to undo, Control Z, then I undo. Redo, Control Y, then it comes back. Okay, so that's what you have to do. Okay, then we come to paragraph. So now you can see this, the top ones that you see, they are called bullets. Bulletin. Okay, bulletin. So if I want to make this one as a bullet, Control A, I'll just select it. So Control A, select all the page. Put in mind like that. Control A, select all the page. So if you type a whole document and you want to select everything in the document, Control A will select everything for you. So I just triple click. So triple click, then it comes. Or better still, you can put the blinking cursor, the blinking pointer or whatever, and then you click on shift. Okay, shift on your keyboard, shift, and then you can see there are some 4 arrows on the keyboard. Some is going top, down, left, and then right. So on the right, you just click on it and then it moves. You can try it yourself and then it moves. Very, very simple. So you must know how to use the shortcuts. So it's going to really help you. So the bullet, if I want to select this, so you see as I just move through, it automatically selects. Okay, so if I want to select this, it's going to make your work very presentable. So that's for the first one. If I want to use bulletin, okay, I can just use numbers. So this is for numbers, this is for maybe find some designs in the rest, and then we come here. This is for list. If you want to use the list, okay, so this one I already have one, so I cannot just use that. Okay, let me just type another information, or better still, let me copy this. So I said that if you want to copy the first one, you can use shift plus the right arrow, or you can triple click on it. Triple click on it. Don't be confused. If you want to select the whole document, you use Control A. But if you want to just select a text, so just a sentence, you can triple tap or use the shift and then the right arrow key. Okay, so now I'll just copy. Copy is Control C, and then paste, Control V. So it has been pasted, so you don't want this. Okay, so now we want to select everything and use our bulletin. Okay, want to, so Control A, want to select everything and use our bulletin, Control A, and then we come to list. Okay, so Probably I don't even know what you should use. So you see it has been listed. Okay, so the list has been listed. Okay, then we come here, we have our decrease indent, and then what, increase indent. So indent is going to either move to the left or move to the right. So indent. Then we come here to, we have the arrange the current selection in alphabetical, so you can arrange it in alphabetical order. Okay, especially when you're typing exams, you can select all, and then you're going to select, it's going to make it in alphabetical order. So the answers, it can arrange it in alphabetical order. Okay, very good. So under the fonts, we have some commands here that I have to just ponder on. So this command is used to increase the size. So you can see as I click on it, it's used to increase. The down one, you can see decrease font size is used to decrease the font size. Okay, we come here, it's used to strike through. So I click on it and then it strikes through. This is, we have the subscript and then the superscript. So the x to the base 2, x to the base 2 in mathematics, x to the base 2, okay, is called the subscript. So you just click on it and then it comes down. So when you're maybe writing some mathematical formula in Word, Microsoft Word, you can just use it. And then x to the exponent 2 is called the superscript. So you just click on it, it becomes superscript. So let me just do an example here. We just want, let's use 2, and then we have 3, so 23, but we don't want this 23 to be 23. So if you want to select just one, you put the pointer to the left of that number and then you double click to 2, double click. You can just, or better to use the shift. It's very, maybe this one you just have a number, unlike test that maybe you can just have it here, you just double click and it comes, this is a number. Okay, so just use the shift and then the right arrow key. Okay, just select, very simple. Now we want to make this 3 a subscript, so just click on subscript and then you can see it has made this a subscript. We are going to make it a superscript. We click on it and then it is 2 exponent 3 or 2 to the power 3. Okay, so that's how that one works. We have text color, so this for only text, so you can see text color. So I'm going to select back my text here. Now I don't want to select everything. Okay, so you can just, as you are holding the, or you can just use the shift. That one is very simple. So shift, you just select it. It's very fast too, then you're done. Okay, and then the text color, so I can change the color of my text. So you see that it has changed. So this is the text effect. So this is an effect, and then I think we have the color here. This is the font color. Okay, font color. Then we have this can be a highlighter. Okay, highlighter. Most of some of the application you can find highlighters in them. So this one, if you want to change it to uppercase means they will all be capital letters. Sentence case, the ones that maybe mostly we know are proper nouns in the West, they will be in capital form. They will begin with a capital letter. We have lowercase, so that's the small letters. We have the capitalize each word. We have the toggle case. The toggle case is going to make some small, some capital. Okay, you can also capitalize each letter. So if I capitalize each letter, it becomes like this. We are going to use all the first one. So we have the sentence. So we can see I has been, is a pronoun. Okay, and then it represents someone. So it has made it, and then it's also begin a sentence. So it has made it a capital letter. Then we come to lowercase, it's going to make it a small letter. So you can see it. It has even underlined it. Means what we've done is even wrong. It shouldn't begin with a small letter. It should begin with a capital letter. Then we come to uppercase. It changes everything to capital letter. We come to capitalize each word. So each word, it means that the first letter of every word is going to be capitalized. Okay. Then we come to toggle case. So we are going to have some to be, so you see that it has underlined it. This means we have an error there. Our sentence isn't the right sentence that we should use. So let's use sentence case to make our work presentable. Okay. Then we come to here. That's it. Also we have to move to, this is show paragraph. So you can show paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. Okay, so this is especially useful for advanced layout. So you can just show it. Better see if you don't want to say, just leave it. Okay. Then we come here. So this is align left. The second one is align center. You can use the shortcut. We have align right and then justify. So I just click on this, has already been aligned to the left. We move to center, it moves to the center. We move to right, we click on right, it moves to the right. Justify, and then it's going to make all your work straight. So they will be on the exact lane that every sentence is. Okay. Then we come here, we have, this is the line spacing, very important. Mostly when you are doing an assignment, you are being asked to do line spacing 2.0 or whatever. So you just put the cursor here, it shows that this is line and paragraph spacing. Okay, so I can set it 1.0, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0. You can also have some options to choose to your preferable, maybe if you want to make it 4.0, depending on what you are doing, but mostly the standard is 2.0, but sometimes you can use 1.5 for any other one that you want to use. Okay, let's move here. This is called shading. Okay, so you change the color behind the text. Change, so let's just remove the outline. We just want to make it something like this is okay for us, so that we can just see how this one works. So this one is the shading. Okay, so it's going to be a background color behind our text. Okay, so we can use yellow, very presentable. So we can just use yellow, very presentable. So if you use yellow and then you select it, so you can just click on the touchpad and then use the left click. Just use the left click. So just go back. Okay. Or you can just use shift and then you just continue with everything. Okay. And then we come here. So this one is called borders. So if you want to put borders to any of your, so maybe you want to add borders. Okay. Oh sorry, let's move. Okay. You want to add borders to your text. Okay, so text border. So let's remove the shading. Okay, let's just, so we just click on no color, no color, no color. Okay, so want to add some shading here. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so now we have the borders. So the borders, we have the bottom border, we have the left border. So you can see no border, we have the all borders. Okay, so the borders just create lines around the text. So that's what you do. So this is normal. Okay, we have normal text, we have the no spacing text, we have the heading 1, heading 2. So that's the styles, under the style. So we come here, select. So you can select object, you can select all, you can select all text. Okay, you can find, maybe you want to find for a word, so you can see the navigation has been here. So head, panes, and then the rest. So now let's move to the insert tab. Insert tab. So when you come to the insert tab, very interesting. We have the cover page. So just click on the cover page. Let's see what's going to be displayed. Yeah, cover page. Okay, so we have the integral, we have the Austin, we have the banded. So you can choose any cover page, you can just choose any. So you see, I just choose, so Control Z, I don't need it. You just want to just continue with the process. We have blank page, I click on blank page, becomes, so the first page has become blank. Okay, just that we have, this is just a bulletin, so the first page will become blank, but we don't want it to become blank. Just want our text back. We can break the text. Okay, page break. Then we come table. Here you can insert table. Okay, so you can insert a table. Let's or highlight the what you've highlighted, click on table, else it become default. So you can see this now. When you are making a table much bigger than what you see here, so now this is 10 to times 8 table, and then you are to make a table that is maybe 10 by 15 or 15 by 20. Okay, you will go to insert table. Now you must put in mind we have rows and columns. So let's go to table again. Now I've chosen 3 2. Okay, 3 2. Now under the insert tab, you want to check which one is the row and which one is the column. So we have 3 2, and then we check which one is the row, and then so you can see that the first column, we have the header column, but still just need to check it. We first delete this table, and then we insert a new table and then use that one. So just delete the entire table, and then we come here, insert table. So we are going to know which one is the column and then which one is the row. Okay, so let's take, we are making 10. Okay, you know the default is 10 by 8, but we want to make it 10 by 9. So we have the auto behavior, face column, auto fit to content, auto fit to window. Just leave it, just change the number of columns and the number of rows for you to know which one is the column and then which one is the row. Okay, now we have 10. So let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So the 10 on top here becomes our column, and then the down ones moving down becomes our row. So just understand that the top ones here that you count from your left to your right becomes your column, then downstream becomes your row. Okay, let's move back to the insert tab. Okay, so then we have pictures. You can insert picture from your device. With this device, I can just get pictures that if I want to use. Probably maybe I might not want to insert any picture. Okay, I just want to, so it's just going to bring you, yeah, if you want to insert any picture, I just insert it from your this one. And then you have stock images and then online images. You should be connected to the internet to use it. Okay, so if I click on stock images, it says that I'm offline, so I cannot use it. Online images to the same thing, you're going to get the same info. Okay, online, so you have to be online, you need an internet connection to insert it, so let's just skip. Okay, now you come to shapes, very important. Now if you want to insert any shape, first of all, just click on the shape that you want. If I want rectangle, you see the shape have been categorized. Okay, so we have the basic shape, you have the block arrows, whatever. So if you want to choose rectangles, you just click on it. So we are going to insert a shape here. Okay, so if you want the shape to be the exact, maybe you know that you might be making errors with the shape, it might turn over and the rest. Whilst you are clicking and then dragging the touch pad, now you left click. Okay, you first click on the shift key, left click, and then drag the shape, and then we have a perfect, you see, no mistakes. If I don't use the shapes, I'm going to have a mistake. So I'm going to use the shapes again. I'm not going to click the shifts, and let's see if I'm going to have the exact this one. So you can see that it is you see the shape is changing. Okay, the shape is changing, so we are not going to have the exact. So you better like you have to click on the shift, and then you have the correct shape. Okay, so we have icons, it also uses internet unless you are connected. 3D models to use this internet unless you are connected. we come to smart arts. Okay, we have some smart art there. Let's check. So you can use this one when you're doing a presentation. You can click on this hexagons, just input informations in them. So you can see type of text here. Okay, so you can just make it very into maybe very nice for people to just get access to. So maybe Control Z for I to um undo what I've done. Okay, we come to charts. So just click on chart like this, and then you can represent a chart. So we have clustered column, whatever, stack column. We have a lot here. Line, pie. You can make a pie chart with information. Very important for those doing maybe statistics. Okay, pie charts, columns, rows, very important. Even the meteorologists, they use it. Okay, so maybe taking a little bit time to insert the pie chart. So we see it has been inserted here. Okay, pie chart. So when you click on it, wait, let me just, okay. So you see it has been partitioned. Okay, it has been partitioned. When I click on it, I can change the background. Okay, so you can see add chart elements, pick layouts, change colors. Okay, you can change the color. You can select data. Okay, select data. You can edit data. It will edit data in Excel. So you can just fix in data. Maybe you can see first, you can just fix in data. So let's come here. We just select the data. Let's select data again, and then it comes here like this. So maybe the first one we want to make it when you're done you see, okay, maybe 9. Let's click on it, maybe 9 or 15. Let's 15. So you see when I just click enter, it has changed. Okay, it has changed. So that's how it works. So we are going to delete this one so that we have enough space to do the rest of the work that I want to do. This one to delete it. Delete this one too. Okay. So now we have at least enough space. We are under the insert tab. Okay. So we come to get us in. It also mostly when dealing with such things, you must be connected to the internet. So it's not available offline. Get my art in. You already know that. You also be giving a lot of information about that. You can also access Wikipedia. Very important. You get much information from there. Wikipedia for Microsoft Word. We have online videos. Okay, so you can embed a video. So if you want to embed any video from online, you can just use the online videos. Let me open the Wikipedia, and then we have, it's just an add in, so you can just click try this as in. You couldn't load because I'm offline. Okay, I'm offline, so you can just insert a link. You can insert a link. Maybe you got information from somewhere as your reference. You can use the link command. We have bookmark. So we have bookmark before. So bookmark, you can just add a bookmark name, a cross reference. You can also add it. You can add comments. Okay, you can add comments. So someone just reply. Mostly you can just reply, resolve. Mostly can be used online in the rest. So let's just undo that. Okay, good. Then we have the header. The header. Okay, so we have the header here. So where you want it to be, we have the banded header. We have the type header here. So when you try to cross any of the parts, it displays it to you. Okay, so now you when you triple tap the down part or beneath the document. So this is our first document, 1, 2, 3, and then we have the footer. Okay, so you can change the header from top. You can change the centimeters and the rest. Okay, move back to there. The home is the default. That's why after every tab it just moves back to the home. That's the default for it. And then we have the footer. Okay, the header is on top, the footer is down. Page number. If you want to add page number, you you've made a book, you want to publish it with page numbers, you can add page numbers. It can be at the top, it can be at the bottom, it can be at the page margin, the current position. You can remove the page numbers too, so you shouldn't worry if there's any problem. So text box, very important. Now you can add a text box. Now when you are creating a certificate and then you want to add, or you have a shape and then you want to add a text to that shape, you can use a text box. So let's take it, I'm typing the name, so boy, sorry, so just click on the inside the text box and then type in boy. Now if I click boy, I want to remove the borders from it. So what will I do now? Now I'll move to shape format. So you can see another tab has been included. So click on shape format, and then now we come to shape fill. You choose the first one, you choose no fill. Shape outline, you choose no outline. Okay, so now you see it has vanished. We don't see the border again. Simple, very simple. Just have your clean document, clean shape. You can just use it anywhere. Okay, so we come here to, we have the explore quick path. So we can have quick path, auto test, automatic test, category. So you can see I have AM as my credentials. So document property, you can add maybe alter, so you can be, so it has just brought up some of, that's my name there. Okay, so we have this to be insert word art. So add some artistic, so we can insert word art. So we can just insert word art. Okay, so we can just add some artistic name, maybe Michael. Enter. So I'm done. This is Michael. I've just added a text add to it. Okay, so just undo it. Just undo. Okay. Then we move back to, we have this one as object. So you can embed an object. Okay, so we click on object. We're going to go through all the various commands and the tabs that we have here. So object, you can just choose from any of these place, or can insert a shape. Okay, so in mathematics you can also use equations or symbols. So you can see equation here, you can see equation. Okay, so we have the binomial theorem, expansion of sums. So when you click on the on it, you can choose insert, you can choose, okay, we have equations here, you can choose insert, sorry, can just choose insert new equation. Okay, then you type your equation here. So you see the equation has been opened. Now if I don't need it, Control Z, or better still, when you move to the insert, just click on it once and then it comes. Okay, so we have many equations here, many formulas, just mathematical symbols and the rest. Okay, so we don't need it now for any calculation. You can even calculate in Microsoft Word using Excel. So the Excel is going to pop up, you do some calculations and the rest. Okay, and then we under the insert, you can insert a symbol. So we have the ampersand, we have the less than. You just click on it. If you don't even know the symbol, it shows you. So you can have more symbols. Just click on more symbols. You're going to have a whole lot of symbols. So you can have fonts, the type of font that you want the symbol to be. Okay, so we have a lot of symbols here. Some of the symbols, we have this, some of the symbols that I've used. You can see EN. Okay, you can see euros, you can see copyright, you can see trademark, the rest. Okay, so just going to skip that side. Okay, now we move to design, where you can do a whole lot of designs. Okay, so we can design our page here. So the title, let's move up here. We have a title, so you can just leave it like that. Okay, so you can have office, you can use this one, you can use this one, facets, you can use, let's use office as it's already at default. Okay, it's already at default, just use the first one. So the colors too, you can change them. The fonts you want to just design, change, but mostly it's default, so you can just leave it like that. paragraph spacing, you already know that when you go to home you can just do some. So if you don't want any paragraph, just do no paragraph spacing, so there wouldn't be any paragraph spacing. Or you can just customize paragraph spacing, just customize it, so the size and then everything. So we come to effects, we just have almost the same. You can just leave it. If you want to just change it to your preferred, maybe you want to just change it, or you can see set as default. Okay. And then we come to watermark. Very, 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 very necessary. Mostly you can find certain documents that have watermarks on it. Some is first you see it and then how was it made. Okay, so we don't have any watermark on this page. Okay, so I just click on it and now I click on custom watermark. Custom watermark. So it has already selected no watermark. Okay, but if you want to have a watermark, you can just do picture watermark or text. So you can have a picture watermark, you can have a text watermark. So I'm going to write a name. So my text will be Michael. So I'm going to use Michael as my text. Okay, the font I want to just leave it. The size, the color, you can choose the color. Okay, so I wish you have this color. Okay, I just orange, probably good. I just click OK. Now you see that it has become Michael, has become my watermark. Very, very good. So you can see certain scripts, certain papers that you see watermarks on it. That's how it is being created. Okay, so Control Z, I don't need it. Page borders, very important too. So page border, you want it to be the color of the page. Okay, it's just the color of the, oh sorry, page color. So that's the color of the page. Then we move to page borders. Page borders, mostly when you're going to print documents, you can find that there are some certain page borders on it. So you just choose box. Mostly that's what they use. Okay, and then you choose the width to be mostly 3. Even 3 is too much. Let's use maybe let's use this zigzag lines, or probably this. I think that one will be okay. Then let's use about 1 or maybe 1.5 be okay for us. The art, if you don't want art, means you can have some designs around it, very, very neat. But if you don't need it, and then if you want to apply it to the whole document, all the document that you're going to type, mostly is at the first page. So you just choose this section, first page only. So we just click OK, and then we have our watermark. Sorry, our page borders. Okay, just have our page. So if you want to just undo it, you come here and then you just click on none. Okay, and then you're done. You can also customize your. So let's move to layout. Layouts get the margins. So we have margins, we have narrow, moderate, mostly it's normal. So you can just leave it like that. Orientation, you have portrait and landscape. Landscape is used for making certificates and the rest. Okay, so anything in the landscape format, so it changes. So our page has changed to a landscape format. So you can see you have certain photos in portrait and then landscape. Portrait, this is portrait, so you can see if we say portrait and then we say landscape, so that's it. The size too, you can change it, so you can make it A4, A3, A5, depending on what you want to print. So if you want to print an A4 document, you just choose it here, you choose it here, letter or whatever. Columns, so you can have 2 columns. Okay, 2 columns. So now you see I have 2 columns, but I just want to have 1. You can also get more than that. Okay, so with that one, you just change the width and then the spacing. Okay, so I don't want 2 columns, just want 1. Then I come to break, so you can break this document, even pages. So you can change, insert a session break and start a new page on the next even page time. So you can just start it on the next even line. So line numbers to continuous, restart each page, line numbering option. Just choose it and then for the page that you want, you have the hyphen. Okay, hyphen, you can make it automatic, okay, for certain words that you type. Then we have the indent. This one, it doesn't have really have any um it has settings that deals with mostly shapes in the West. So I've selected this test. I'm not going to have anything here. Okay, but if I have a shape, mostly if I'm using it in certain Microsoft Suite such as PowerPoint, I will have to use the bring forward, the send backward with the shapes. Okay, with the shapes. Then let's move to reference. We have align, we have section page, and the section pin first. So you can just choose it. Align, you can align left, align center, align. So you just select it. Let's select one. So you come here to align to page. Okay, or grid, any other. Let's move to references. So you can just make a reference. Mostly we use the APA style. Okay, APA. So you can see the style here, APA. We have other styles. Okay, just click on the drop down arrow. Let me wait for it to be load. So we have the Chicago. So APA, this is the sixth edition. We have the seventh edition too. We have MLA seventh edition. Okay, so you can just have table of content, mostly the thesis and the rest. This is what you use. This is table of content. Start by applying a header style. So I don't have a header style, so you just leave it like that. So you can add a text. Okay, add a text. You can update the table, insert footnotes. So let's just click on it. You see footnotes. Just this inserted it. We don't need it. Next footnote, insert another end note. So footnote and then end note. You can insert a citation. Okay, insert a citation. So the type of book people, the people that want to cite. Okay, so it is good that you cite where you got your information from, else it becomes plagiarism. That's copying one idea to look like it's yours. Okay, so we can also search, do some kind of research. So loading, let's see, so preparing search. Mostly it uses online, you can manage sources, just deals with reference. Everything about reference you can mark citation, insert table of authorities and the rest. So you can see a cited format here, 1971, 214, the rest. Okay. So just okay, so we move to mailings. Mailing is about mail. So we have envelopes. You can choose the envelopes. You can even create envelope with an envelope with Microsoft Word. Just make it in a just change the size for everything. So document is not responding. We just wait for it to respond. Let's wait for it to respond. Okay, it has responded. Okay, so we have envelopes. You can just preview and the rest labels. So we start mail as select recipients that you want to send to. Let's move to review. So review, you can check the spelling. So control A is and I text spelling. If there's any error, they are going to tell you. Thesaurus is a synonym. So if you want to check the synonym of any word, so as you see the day has been selected, so it has given me this synonym of day. Okay, synonym. And because I'm offline, it didn't give me the definition. Okay, so we are not showing definition because we are offline. Okay, and then you can let it read aloud. So you've typed a whole lot of document, you are sure that you cannot read. Okay, you cannot read. So you can let it read for you. You can let it read for you. So you can just select everything and then it begins to read for you. Or you can just put the pointer there. Let's press.
I love to read my books every day.
It is reading.
23. Book.
Okay. Okay. So okay, so you can use translate if you want to translate a language. If you want to translate documents, you can use language too. So language preferencing, you can just set it to I already have English. English preferred. Okay, English. You can add a comment, show markup, restrict editing, link notes. So view View too, you can have read mode, print mode, focus, immersive reader, so it can also read for you. Multiple pages, if you want to zoom, so you can have even a zoom here, so you see where the cursor is. If I zoom to 500, you can see how it has become. It has zoomed this by for me. 100 is the default. Okay, so 100 is the default. Let's make it 100. Okay, it's okay. Then we have help. So if you wanted to help you, you can just contact their support, so contact support, feedback, and all that. So that's all about Microsoft Word. When you are done, you save. Okay, you save. So you can save to your PC. Maybe I want documents, and then I save it. Maybe to even give me a default save test saving thing. I love to use my books docs. So save. You can also save as. Okay, you can also save as. Save is used when you've already saved as something. So I've saved it as I love to read my books. So any change that I make, so maybe I write something like this, and then I come to save, it saves it to the document. So you can see save to this piece. The shortcut for save is Ctrl+S. You don't have to go to the files, you just click Ctrl+S and then save to PC. That's already been saved to the PC. So that's the whole lot about Microsoft Word. I'd like you to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you.